I get to work with art directors and copywriters to make their visions happen. I get to work with the clients so they can have their needs met within the ads. And I get to work with incredible, talented makers, photographers, directors, CGI artists, and so on. And it's really important that when you're a director or when you're a maker that you make time for everybody who's part of that team. And that's, for me, why you end up with social media like this that's more successful, because on my shoot I made sure that the social team got the time they deserve, because I find that actually the social work is something that's getting more hits for the client than the big posters outside. So I think this is a fantastic way to get noticed. For all the art directors out there in the audience, I would say make sure you're doing your jobs with all your regular clients, but then also look for those side personal projects, those side opportunities where you might be able to make a difference about something that you care about. Most of the time when I'm commissioning, I like people's personal projects because it's something they're passionate about, or they feel I get more of an emotional connection to. So it's fantastic seeing a portfolio which has your advertising work in it, but actually seeing your personal projects is mostly what I'm going to commission you on. So find things that you're passionate about, do the research, and make some stories about it, because this kind of work for me really stands out. And then make yourself stand out. And I'd say this by being you. Don't be somebody else, or don't be who you think is going to be successful. Be yourself. And that's why for me, when I see student portfolios, once you come into the industry, if you have sort of fake mocked up ads, although you needed that at university to get through your lectures, when you come into the industry, remove them from your portfolio. It's not really needed. It's going to be based around your personal work, your look and feel, and the other things we've discussed. Find a mentor and be a mentor. Now, I appreciate you're probably all wanting mentors, but actually you can also be mentors. And the more I give back to other people, the more that comes to me. So even if you don't think you have anything to give, you have something to give to someone that might be in their first year or their second year or their third year, or maybe someone that's struggling at high school about what they want to do. Share your advice with others, and then find someone in the industry who has what you want and ask them for coffee. Most of the time, people are really, really nice. And the last one that for me is really, really important is fear is the size of an almond. There are two almond-shaped things in your brain that is actually what causes fear. So why do we let something so small control so many of our decisions? So next time you feel that fear and you just right-size it, remember it's the size of the almond, and try and take a bigger risk. Go up to that person you might not have originally talked to. Email that person you might have been scared to email yesterday. Or maybe ask that person out on a date. Who knows? It doesn't just have to be about creativity. And also, if you step back and you're trying a career and you think maybe this isn't right for me, it's not too late to start again. And I think just keep being honest with yourself and check in with yourself and your creativeness and your authenticity around your making. But I just say keep taking chances, because the thing about creativity, especially if you're going to be a freelance, you have to keep cheerleading yourself on to keep going, keep being creative. And that's why the fear is a really important thing, because sometimes there is some rejection, but it doesn't mean your creativity is not good enough. It just means it wasn't right for that brief.